Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
I thought we might see this today, but I didn't think it was going to be Carrier.
Oh! Come on, it was perfect.
It was actually so insanely good for this
It was
comp.
so good.
Yeah, I mean, you
and
go
you even have a
Twilight.
Callista. There is a relatively large wave, but it's not huge. Oner also does not have red buff. He skipped it to make this happen. The Q sails wide, but the slow will come in. Nuguri is still hanging around, just chipping away here, but looks like the damage should be enough. Oner is taking a lot, though, and the Q finally comes in, and Zeus will actually pick up the first blood.
So patient was Nuguri. LCK teams don't like him because he doesn't team fight as well.
Okay, this is very aggressive, but it should be enough. Showmaker not even going to flash.
Okay, T1 are in such a good spot.
Zeus going to go for that, and Nuguri, you know, just on a Doran's ring still, taking very aggressive trades. Here's Kellen, extremely caught out. That's not the magical journey you were looking for. Easy kill. Guma just going to scoop that one up, as Carrier finds a very lonely Bard.
I guess if you've been following for so long, like T1 just keeps taking SKT T1 off of the board, like and you know, it does feel cool to see that
heroic exit as now Showmaker's in behind them. The Tempered Fate comes in, and the Justice Punch is going to hit Showmaker. The immediate grab comes in, and Duckdom is dead again with Flash. Not sure what it is about Israel's in this week dying with their flash up, but now that might just be even more. Canyon is being run down here. It's looking likely they hand it over to Guma, and this is going to be Kellen as well, as T1 are now just rolling them here in this game.
Faker's just holding the Drake aggro, so Oner can come over and finish it off. Doesn't need a smite. Not going to waste his cooldown.
We're gonna play against T1, kind of leaning back in our chairs because we don't want to fight. This time, certainly taking the fight to T1, but that's maybe not a good idea either, as Nuguri has landed all of these needles, as Zeus is going to do a fantastic job dodging a lot, and actually Oner will be safe for a while, but now here comes Showmaker going to pick up Zeus, as Faker is not going to kill Nuguri, actually tries to escape, and that will not work out either.
Completely interrupted there.
Off the 1v2, Gwen, you know, she received some nerfs, but she's still the same champion, essentially.
Bomby Cinder, by the way. It's been a weird amount of Bombies being built.
What are we doing now? Come on, like, what's going on here? Could be the
Chem
Crossfire Gauntlet, you know?
Nah, Chem Tank, Bard.
Chem Tank. Bard has always had some really strange builds. As, by the way, we're talking about items. T1 are just breaking down the front door. Okay, this time the Temper Fate is there. But that is going to be a big ultimate that is down just to stop that.
I think this is kind of a win for Dom1. Somebody's rotating Dom1 players.
Yeah, Destiny does come in, though. They're trying to get on top of Carrier here, but again, Showmaker extremely deep to try to pick that off. And now that's the Destiny down. It is going to group up Dom1 and deny the flank as a big depth charge does come in, as Duckdom is just out of the fight. It's a big true shot barrage. It's the damage now coming out here from Dom1, but it's not quite enough. They're going to take down Gwen as well. T1 now 5v3. A lot of low health bars, but it's not quite there for Dom1, and T1 take another big fight.
It's just so hard to play the comp that Dom1.
From all of the dive from T1, he doesn't do well just firing Mystic shots into tanks. As here we go, another big play on the top side. They're trying to lock down Faker, but a lot of T1 are here. Another teleport going to be used as they try to isolate Carrier again, but he is quick on the play. And look at this!
Man.
Duckdom is alone again. Huge Tempered Fate at least is going to come in, and Duckdom does survive. Actually is able to turn it around as Faker, the only one there on the front side. Guma was not here, and that means that
Definitely true. And Rage Blade early here, online for Guma.
Okay, here we go. Play as Showmaker goes all the way in. No cleanse here for Guma. There's nowhere for him to go, as he is going to be taken down. And the Temper Fate here again, but actually Stopwatch is what's going to save Duckdom's life. He finally does go down, but the heavy lifting again is Nuguri. The needles come through, and he pushes them into that huge front line of T1.
So ends up being a trade here, but a much better trade for the side of Dom1 Kia, and it's going to allow them to stop T1 from getting that Cloud Soul. So preemptive setup play. Now T1 look like they may contest. Oner does have Smite available. Teleport coming in though. This is very greedy if T1 really want to secure this now. I think you're just going to have to back off, and they do think better of it. But what's so beautiful about this play for Dom1Kia is any stragglers?
Okay, I mean, it is Canyon with the shields, though, so it's kind of difficult to force this T1. Owner is still going in, as now you've got Nuggery behind you. There is a Cloud Rift as well, but yeah, the damage isn't quite there, it feels like, for T1, and there's not really a way for them to get out of here as the Paranoia comes down. Karia's down, but he's trying to sacrifice. They get the Baron, and T1 are just trying to get out of here. The back from Owner will not happen, but he can just hop the wall. Faker and Karia will be the ones that sacrifice for it, as we do have Destiny.
Ellen wants to chase here. He has Tempered Fate.
Ooh. Actually, I mean, they're playing with fire. Showmaker's not even that. Flash was used by Duckdom, so I guess now he can't miss his flash in team fights because he doesn't have it.
They are going to try to trade this for bottom inner too. Right now, Nuggery is on it by, hey, this is greedy.
Where's the Faker? Oh, there he is, as Nuggery, he is in a lot of trouble. 2v1, he should be able to trade onto Faker, though the Sonya's will be used. He's bought some time, but it's only time that he's bought, not his life. He gets taken down. 3v1 will come into it.
We can't defend our inner. I have to trade for something, but he can't. Okay, Tempered Fate's out.
Oh, they're trying to get Guma here once again. He does have Cleanse this time, but he's just going to survive, actually. The damage's not quite there. Nuggery was not here. The flash comes in from Showmaker. They will take down the Callista, as now the chase is on. It's not a very easy chase, though. Duckdom might be able to pick up Zeus here, as he is going to hookshot him
forward as well. Or they follow.
We got a fight right now. There's a huge taunt. Faker gets 4 of them, but the Tempered Fate is huge again. As the heroic entrance does come in, provides that tankiness, but Callista is down. Might not matter, though. The damage here from Duckdom, he's still pumping it out. Owner and Zeus can't quite get deep enough. They're trying to take down Ducky, and they will be able to eventually, as Kellen also on the run. No more magical journeys for him, as T1 will trade up by just 1 kill.
And that's
they
a Cloud
should be
Soul.
able to get the Cloud Soul.
The Tempered Fate is good, but the carry in this team needs to be Nuggery, not Duckdom. Nuggery needs to somehow be the one who survives, but then he's not. Yeah, I mean, by the time they know, it's just too late.
Yep.
They have to fight for this, though.
Tempered Fate. Destiny coming on over. They're buying sometime the Paranoia as well, but there's the smite, and there is the engage from Karia again, and Nuggery, he can't even survive to throw out any needles. He can't do any damage because he just gets 100 to 0'd as the turn. Extremely clean here from the side of T1 as now Owner is getting into that backline. Zeus is going to absolutely nuke Duckdom. He does not exist anymore. And that might just be the game at the end of this one. With the Baron, T1 should push to end.
T1 in control of this game from start to finish. One small error on top side, but beyond that, they just played a clean game of League of Legends. Canyon looks to be the last to fall here. Maybe this escapes, who cares? Bye-bye.
And Camille gets it.
Stolen.
Yep. Either way, a very clean 2-0 from T1. Absolutely a lot to see here, though. Both of these games were very entertaining.
And T1 will eclipse their own org's record. The record set by SK Telecom T1 in